massive challenge for about 5 minutes. Such an easy place to integrate into. People are fantastic. The environment for running is unbelievable, as you can see if you look around here.
With the German people, it was, I had a kind of a cultural shock a bit when I arrived. I thought that people are more reserved and they're not open up so much, but it's actually a mistake because it just takes people sometimes longer to open up, but then they become really good friends. So now I'm happy. I have a lot of friends here, both German and international people.
And I have to say, from our side, there isn't a huge amount of preparation needed because the relocation agents do practically everything for you. So we literally packed a suitcase of clothes that we wanted to bring with us whilst we were in temporary housing, and everything else was done for us, pretty much. So aside from kind of the soft stuff, family, friends, drinks, parties, and closing bank accounts, things like that, everything else logistically was dealt with.
The young people, they speak pretty good English, especially in Erlangen, because they have some universities here, so people who are going to uni do speak good English. But yeah, maybe the old population not so much, but I guess, as I said, it gives you an opportunity to learn the language at least to a basic level.
Working as a German in the international headquarters is for me not a big change. The only thing is the language. A lot of Germans find it hard to speak English 24/7, I would say, but I got really fast adapted to that.
Adidas is a German company. I thought there would be a lot of German language flying around, but I noticed that many people here, they speak perfect English.
In Germany, you can rent a house for the whole life if you want. You can be single for your whole life if you want. You don't need to go to university if you don't like. I just feel here's more freedom and more tolerance for different lifestyles.
And I'd say as well, German are well known for being really structured. At the same time, if you look around, there is a beer fest every single weekend.
Access to Europe has been phenomenal, and obviously being able to travel and it's so easy. In 3 hours you can cross 3 countries. In Australia, that's where you go and just get your milk.
A bonus, it's a real benefit living here because you've got Austria 2.5 hours down the road, you've got Switzerland, you've got Poland, you've got Czech Republic, you've got France. And you can fly to London in an hour, you can fly all over Europe, and you've got all these pockets of different cultures that are within touching distance. And I've been here now for 7 years and I'm still not bored of living here.
I think when we came over, it was really for the job and for the opportunity to live in Europe. But what we've most loved, honestly, is living in Germany. That was such an amazing, pleasant surprise for us to realize this is such a great place to raise a family and to have children, and there's so many fantastic things to do, just a lot to explore. So really it was, I think, a relatively easy transition.
Culture and the direct approach from the Germans is very, very similar to the Scottish. They like to say how it is. They don't like to hide their emotions, and I think with a very open, upfront approach, it makes working with them a lot simpler, a lot more honest, and you always know what to expect.
If you asked me, I don't know, a year ago or a year and a half ago before I left Vancouver, I would say I would not be able to imagine myself living in Germany. For me, that's absolutely insane, but this place has definitely become like home for me, so I love it here.